Thanks for joining us for a DK Custom Products video. My name is Dwayne and this is Kevin.
And today we're going to be talking about the difference between a Screaming Eagle tune and a real tune from a Power Vision with a target tune module on it.
Okay, so we don't want this to turn into a Screamin' Eagle bashing video or anything like that, because we know, Harley and Screamin' Eagle, their hands are tied, handcuffed by the EPA. But before we get into this video, we'd appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help us out.
One of the dyno tests that we did back a few weeks ago was on Devon's Street Glide. It's a Rushmore Street Glide, 2014. With a Stage 4, a Harley Stage 4 kit in it.
Right, with the Harley upgraded throttle body, the larger throttle body, the Harley cam upgrade, and even the Harley fuel management system.
And a different set of heads came with that. So it's a Stage 4 upgrade from Harley that Harley developed their Screaming Eagle tune specifically for this Stage 4 kit that they make. So it's not like what we're going to look at is some inferior tune, a tune. It's not like a can tune that's made to match any number of modifications. This is a tune specifically for the Stage 4 that's in the bike.
Right, these exact modifications from the exact same manufacturer.
And we're comparing that Screaming Eagle tune with a Power Vision tune supplemented by the Power Vision target tune. So it's not just the Power Vision, it's the Power Vision with the target tune.
Right, and a quick rundown on what that is, because some of you may not know. Power Vision is a fuel management device. You load custom fuel maps into it. It alters a lot of things in your bike, fuel management system, timing, all this and that. But the target tune add-on, your bike comes standard with narrowband O2 sensors. Under a heavy load or wide open throttle, they can't relay information as adequately or as fast as a wideband O2 sensor setup, which is what the target tune essentially is. It allows you to run wideband O2 sensors for a 100% optimal tune 100% of the time.
With the target tune, what you're getting is that the Power Vision then is constantly adapting the AFR to the riding conditions 100% of the time. Whereas with the Power Vision, it's only adapting on low load circumstances, and then it's running off of a fixed map on high load, heavy throttle situations. So we're comparing the Screaming Eagle with the Power Vision target tune on there. So let's look at this dyno chart. First thing we'll see is, again, looking at the torque. Down low in the RPMs, the target tune and the Screaming Eagle tune are virtually the same. But when you hit 2,500 RPM, you can see the target tune is higher. And then right at 3,000, the target tune and the Screaming Eagle match a little. And then on a twin cam, you don't really want to give it heavy throttle till 2,800 to 3,100 RPM anyway, because they have, the twin cams have the tendency to twist a crank if you give it too much throttle at lower RPM. Right. So most people don't really get on the bike until you're at about 3,000 RPM. You can see around 3,100 RPM, the target tune takes off and is quite a bit higher than the Screaming Eagle tune.
Right. Not only notably higher, a much more uniform arch.
Right, not as jaggedy. So what's amazing is that Harley built this tune specifically for this bike with the hardware in the Stage 4 that they designed, but still it's just flat across the main power band. The main power band being from 3,100 RPM up to about 4,500. Now, that said, it is at 110 foot-pounds of torque, or right around there, with the Screaming Eagle tune. But you can see how much nicer it is, higher and smoother it is on the with the target tune.
And because we know some of you guys are preoccupied with horsepower numbers as well, you'll notice in this chart that the horsepower arch. It's still much more uniform, even though you don't feel it until after 52 RPMs anyway. Still an impressive difference.
So this is an interesting chart illustrating the difference between a flash tune. This is a tune provided by Harley for their specific kit. And you know, you've heard throughout some of our other videos where we talk about don't waste your money on a Screamin' Eagle tune.
Yeah.
Well, this is why.
Yeah. And, you know, we started the video by saying this isn't a video to, you know, dump on the Screamin' Eagle tune. And you may be asking yourself, well, most of us don't even have a stage 4. But it's worth thinking about it this way. With this stage 4, there wasn't much room for improvement, yet still there's a stark difference. Imagine a stage 1, what the difference would be.
Right. So what you have is you have Harley with their hands tied by the EPA doing the best tune that they can, but you can see it's nowhere near as good as a good dyno tune or Power Vision or Power Vision with a target tune. And so this is illustrating the difference between a flash, people talk about it as a flash from Harley, or a flash tune or a download from Harley. A lot of times when you go to get a stage 4 from Harley, you're going to pay not only for the tune, but you're also going to pay, they're going to want to put it on the dyno.
Yeah.
So you're going to pay as much for this Screamin' Eagle tune and the dealership who installed the stage 4 for them to put it on a dyno as you would for a Power Vision with the target tune. It's just not the way to go with the tunes or downloads or flashes from the dealer. They do the best they can, but they just don't measure up to a good aftermarket tuner like the FP3 or the Power Vision, or certainly the Power Vision with the target tune.
So we'll wrap this video up by saying if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, leave us a comment below or shoot an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com.
You all ride safe out there.